far as you know, the prelate currently right now is operating with emergency powers of a bishop, but they're not the bishop. Alright, just keep that.
Is he living in the church now?
Who?
Holzgager.
Yeah, I mean, you can if you want.
Yeah. Pick the second or the third room. Tell me which one you're going to. They're both all the same. So you know what? Go to the third one.
I will do my best.
Fucking massive meat man in a fucking robe.
You have no idea how hard it was to put him in that thing.
Why are you prepared for that?
I like to imagine it taking 15 minutes to get it on during the ceremony.
Other grown men need help getting into plate mail. Holzgager needs squires to get him into his robe.
Pretty one.
I don't think there's anything else the people who remained need to know. A lot of the non-human
Made it, we
sentiment
have.
has been really fucking squashed. There's a few people that showed it were hauled off to the dungeons at once, and you don't know what's happened to them. Alright, so go ahead and go to your starting positions unless you're from Elry.
Made it, we have.
Oh my god, I can't believe he's fucking dead.
Made it home, we have. No longer a castle Tutho has.
Prime. It's prime. It's here. It's.
So yeah, we're heading off at some point.
As soon as possible.
Readily available for punishment.
Yeah, we'll see them off somewhere.
It is working temporarily right now. I have managed to jiggle it enough that it's functional. It will. They are sending me a replacement cable. I spent the week working with Steam, and they finally agreed to send it.
Nobody get nothing. You'll just
Elry folks,
Romance in its bloom.
Shush.
forward to me. Make sure you select your skills if you haven't already.
Human Tutho is.
We are going to be starting from this spot right here. Okay, so click that and wait for further instructions.
Alright, here we go, everybody. Yeah, it's a known problem.
How we doing, Tish?
It's like one of those for what exactly?
To make the trip. Or is it broken, able to be fixed?
With the 6. Sorry, buddy.
I'm making sure the hand's by her face.
Of course, yes, sweetie.
Windows startup sound.
I'm trying to think who she'd be closest to. Probably Morgan.
Fire's dead. The resistance is ended. Third days.
Well, wait. I think he's eligible for this. Give me. I need to plant another flower.
Hello, Plushie. This is a character by the name of Tutho. She's a crazy old lady. She has been recovered from ERA, where she was overseeing a ancient war machine, a war forged, much like that one.
Woman, I don't care how you did it. I need blues, even if it's
She is crazy. She hears the voice of Mithrax in her head and all kinds of other ones, and she talks to them all the time. And she is now very lonely.
To do with that.
I don't know how to tell you this, Gregor.
And so I'm getting her movement and body language ready before we start the RP.
Yeah, just cut my arm and get a little bit of green on it. I'll fix it right up.
Oh my god, Ari, please.
Good evening. I'm trailing behind everybody.
Player characters, cards are up. Player characters, cards are up. NPCs, cards are up. NPCs, cards are up.
Tired Tuto is.
Players, so you are aware, the past several days, this party has been doing their best to stay ahead of Imperial cavalry and lines, searching very systematically. We were not able to come back via any roads, we had to skirt around Badaria Forest from the north by Ambershire. 2 companies were pulled off from the siege line purely to lines. We can gather as much from the events that had taken place, and while they came close several times, the party was able to stay undetected. Now, morning, 4 days later, they're all exhausted, wounded, and charging back.
I'm getting emotionally in the spot she was in.
Cards are up.
Long it has been. Far we have walked. Tuto is tired, she is. Very tired. It has been long. Protect. Protect. Protect you must.
Everyone.
Protect the Dryad you must. Protect us you must. Tuto does not want to go. Does not like this place, she does not. It is different, it is not like home. Too far she has traveled.
Go ahead. I'll see you in a bit.
Too far Tuto has traveled. Too far. She does not like it here. Does not like it. No. Does not like it at all. Different it is. Everything is different. As it has been the entire way. So much change has come, so much. Mithrax protects those, he protects us. He did. He protect us and got us free, he did. Free from those who followed us, they have. Followed us to the forests and left us. Left us, they have. Left us. Left us. Left us, they have. I do not like being here, I do not. That's the first time she used the first person pronoun. Different it is. Different it is, but the main lady will yell at me, she will. Yell again, she will. Yell at Tuto, she does. Survive, she did somehow. Who knows how she survived. Maybe Mithrax did it. Maybe he did. Perhaps he did. No. No follow. Only Mithrax is with us now. Only Mithrax is with us. The forest you will find. There is much forest here. There is forest. It is different. It has changed. All of it is different. Does not like it. Does not like it. Do not like being here. I do not like being here. Tuto does not like it here. It is different. It smells different. It looks different. It does. Does not like being here. She does not like being here. Does not like being here. It is not her home anymore.
Tuto, you will make it home.
Tuto's home has been taken. They have taken her castle. They have those Imperials. They have taken everything for Tuto. Even her friends they took. Even her friends they
Are
took.
those not your friends?
Morgan is Tutho's friend. Pretty lady.
Morgan will be with you.
Why don't you cheer up? What's the matter?
Pretty lady. Pretty. We left them all behind. We have.
Cheer up.
Tutho does not see them. She hears them at night. She does. She hears the sounds of us being hunted, being followed again. Followed only by Mithrax have we been protected. Only by Mithrax have we been protected. We have. Tutho does not like being here. It is different. It is different. Everything has changed again. And has changed again just like before. Just like before when
So you will
Tutho
make it home.
was left in the dark as she was. Left in the dark as she
So
was.
I'm sure
Until we
there's
meet
sleep
again.
inside.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for all
Am
your
I welcome
assistance.
within your sanctuary?
Morgan. It is Morgan coins Tutho has.
So long as things remain safe
Morgan
the way
has
they
joke
are,
for
I do not
Tutho.
see why not. You can certainly find your way there.
Tutho just
You
wants
will keep an eye on her, Morgan.
just
Get my
wants
glue next time.
just wants Morgan to
I'll have
make
to
it.
make a bit for you.
Morgan
Morgan did this to the last. Morgan survived.
promised to survive. She did and make it. She has.
What is people prize?
Morgan's good on her word.
Different it smells. Different it is.
Please make sure she finds a comfortable place within the walls. It's probably not safe for her to remain around me, but
Pretty lady.
you are always free to
Protect the
come
dryad, they must. Protect the dryad. They must protect the dryad. She must be
We'll protect the
protected.
Dryad.
As the master told us. Protect her.
I'm sorry that we had to. I'm sorry that we could not do anything for your home.
Do you need a bit of soap?
Have made to have.
Thank you for your assistance too. I hope we see each other
There are
again
sweet things to eat.
We'll come
a lot sooner than our previous.
protect the dryad. She must be protected. She must be safe.
Don't worry.
Must be safe.
Maintain that.
She must be safe. Must be safe. She must. The master wanted it. Wanted them to be safe and healthy. Saved people, he did. The master did. He saved them back in the village. He did.
Safe?
Saved them. He did.
You most certainly.
Tutho smells a farm.
Tutho smells well. I don't even smell that. Maybe your smelling is even better than Vito's.
In the dark for long, Tutho was. Smells and sounds she heard.
Great.
With the guardian, Tutho was. In the dark, it is safer there. It is safer in the dark for Tutho.
Really?
You alright, Morgan?
Pointy.
Making sure Tutho comes back alright. Also, it kind of hurts to move in certain ways. So I want to make sure that he's just right, or I'll look like you and your button monster.
Disgusting he is. Cover it, he should. Bleeding in the open, he is gross. Master would not approve, he would not.
Look at him.
More blood than person, that one is. Not even alive. Probably has already died, he has. And just walking back. A walking dead corpse
We'll
it
call
is.
him tomato soup until further notice.
Tomato soup he is. Morgan has said it, and Tutho believes he does. Believes that he is tomato soup.
Morgan also believes, for Tutho agrees.
A rhyme she has made.
Tomato soup.
Jack. Name she did not know, now she does. Does not like him, but Jack the tomato soup he shall be.
And there is another one in red.
The guardian. Jack of tomato soup he is. Guardian. Guardian. You must protect them. It cannot be for no reason. It cannot. Too many have been lost. Too many have been gone. Too many have been lost. So many gone. Mithrax, where have they gone, Mithrax? Where did they go? Tuto wants to know where. Why so many were lost? Why only Dotho made it? Why only Dotho?
What's that?
You're not alone.
Dotho has
Important.
always been alone. Guardian you are. Must protect the Dryad, you must. Must protect her. Must protect the Dryad. Evil seeks her, they do. Evil wants her, they do. Kill her, they will, if they find her. It is what the Master said. Danger there is, danger for her. Keep her safe, must keep the Master safe. Guardian must protect. He must protect, he must protect. Protect them all, he must.
Morgan will not let Tutho live in the port quarter. Tutho will with the engineer for now. Does Tutho agree?
Tutho will go where Morgan coins go.
Morgan coins can be redeemed at any local Morgan, which is me.
Morgan then will follow. Does not want to lose more. Does not want to lose Morgan. Does not want to lose the Guardian.
Morgan will not be lost. Morgan is too clever.
Does not want to lose the pretty one. She does not either. I cannot lose more.
Does she have friends?
Otet. In her castle they were. Where the Empire came.
All of them. All of them?
None are left. In safety.
There's some there.
Those are not of Morgan's village. Those are not of Tutho's village. They came with the Red Lady. They knew how to fight, they did. Only saved the pretty lady did. Saved Tutho's village, they did, and her people. But none of them survived.
That's a funny thing, though. Friends come and go, sometimes in worse ways.
The worst ways
So with
there.
enough time, more friends can get made. So there's a start.
You are a friend. Friend to old
And I'll
Tutho.
stay a friend.
You kept your promise. Promise you kept to
Trust in me.
Tutho. Promise you kept to Tutho to survive, you did.
Tutho gave Morgan a sweet thing. Morgan will do as Tutho says.
Sounds there are in people.
Please, Mr.
Coming. I follow.
Liliana?
Follow the Morgan.
With royal company, they'll be unabated.
How did you so many there are here? Bigger than the village it is. A castle it is, a great
Very
one.
big. Very big wolf.
The Master spoke of you.
Only find the right one to make your home.
They're gonna have to hold you with.
Spoke of this place, the Master did, of the great castles. He did. Spoke of them. How many they were. Tutho did not believe, she did not.
It's a story for a time, yeah.
So many there are.
I don't know where the engineers go.
Praise be.
Smelly.
It's the good old
I know
days.
it reeks. It's full of people.
It smells like village, it
Make
does.
smelly smells.
Engineer, that way.
Oh, this is the normal.
We should go.
So we'll talk later.
Tutho will follow, she will. Follow the engineer. Morgan has told her so. And Morgan is her friend.
I don't like that. It leaves me dry.
So many days it has been. feet are hurting. The stone hurts. Blistered. So much walking it has been.
Just a little further, promise.
Believe.
You stated.
Believe Morgan.
It is the princess's duty.
Princess she is. Though once was a lady, she was. A lady of the village.
There was a lady.
Healer.
A lady.
Princess will go.
Sweats and dirts. Nobody is clean.
Protector she was. Healer she was. With Master Galdrick she was. Before she was broken.
No, you. Mama, the iron walls are paying for it, bastard.
Before he broke her.
I can scrounge up.
Hi, Lloyd. Hello. Sorry, I'm not paying much attention. I'm kind of
Got the engineer back.
Upstairs.
Good work.
guardian. He is.
Liaison once he comes back from
Guardian has returned. He is different these than the other one. Smaller. He is. Smaller. He is. Suther does not know where this is. Does not know what this place is. It is
They
different.
were hit with it, or at least the engineer was hit with a few killer rounds.
So much noise they make.
But they made you looking at
So many different sounds. So many new people there are. But none of them from our village. They are not lost. They have been. All of them have been lost. None of them. She's looking for Morgan, is what she's doing. Mithrax protects those who protect themselves. Those are the words that were spoken to her. The words of her master, they were. Mithrax protects, he does. Protects he of the blue flame, he protects all of us, he does. He oversees all of us. No, he should oversee all of us, but there are no more to see. There are no... So many have been lost. They have been... All of her village has been lost. All of them have died. They have...
They're going to the general room up there. I should just take one of the cots.
They've been lost. They have been...
God, you know that feeling when you drink water and
Begins again, it does. The starving it has, and the coughs she has heard, the coughs that took her village, they did. The loud coughs, the ones that scared so many, they did. Scared all of them, they did. Make it dangerous, they did.
because we used one on the Warforged.
Like the master. Like the master, he is smart, he is. He will protect. He will repair the guardians, he will. He will make them protect the dryad, he will protect the dryad. She must be safe, she must be safe, she must be safe. They must see her. Mithrax must know, must protect her, he must protect the healer, must protect her. Must protect her. Must protect, they must protect, they mustn't see over the things. They would see all of the things they do. Mithrax protects those who protect themselves, he does. He does indeed protect those who protect himself. A cot, he said. A cot she will find, then. A cot she will find, some place to stay, she will. Stay, she will. It smells of men, it does. Sweat and men, it does. Smells of men. Smells of wet, sweaty men in their leather and their weapons, it does. It smells of all of them, it does. It does not like this place, she does not. Does not like this place, she does. Hello, Corn, I hope you're doing well. The place, it's dangerous, it is here. Dangerous in the city. It is a different one than it was before. It is very different. Tutho does not know what this place is, but stay with
Tutho will be safe here.
Will stay in a cot, they have said. Princess Tutho must... Tutho. The master protected Tutho, he did. Broke her, he did, to keep his secrets, he did. The secrets of healing, he knew. That is what she was broken for. Broken for. Forgotten she has. Oh, has been lost, it has. But, the Dryad is safe. The Dryad is safe, she is. Safe. We'll keep her safe. The princess will.
Tutho?
Sleep.
Did you know something about the former master?
Knew all about the master. Friends we were. Friends before Tutho was broken. Worked with him, Tutho did. Go to sleep, Tutho will now. Time to rest. It has been long, and her feet hurt. And this is not Tutho's castle.
This is not Tutho's castle.
No, it is not. Tutho will find where her chair is and sit in it.
Morgan tucks Tutho in.
Morgan is Tutho's friend.
Morgan is Tutho's friend.
All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, so now we need to switch over to our authorial. Yes, we do. All right, let me get Tutho's brain out of my head now. I feel bad for people. I'm gonna load up this avatar here. Authorial, she is. All right. Whew. Tutho's always.
Exactly what I was hoping you'd do. Fantastic.
What did I do?
You went to the Iron Wolves.
Oh.
You need to run away.
No. It was there, or she'd go. If she saw Maya, she'd go with Maya.
No. The engineer knows that you're an asset.
Oh. No, the master. She did. All right, everybody. Let's get ourselves ready. Get ourselves ready for Our Lady here. Authorial Ian. It is good to see all of you, it is. Yeah, I did that intentionally because I know Silhouette would pick up on that. The great plan. All right, let me actually go invisible. Authorial Ian Ethnin. A good day it is, yes. It is good to see all of you. The problem is Tutho has such a distinct... Oh, we did, didn't we? The problem is Tutho has such a distinct speaking rhythm and speaking way that, when I play her, I have to get out of her brain. So I have to spend some time to stop talking like her, because she has this very distinct dialect, basically. So, Authorial Ian Ethnin, it is good to see you. How have you been? That's not quite there. How have you been? Oh, Lithair, look at you, making trouble you are. There we are. It's a little bit Celtic, but we'll deal with it. Well. What is it we have here, then? Morning, guards. I hope you are doing well. You're doing well, of course. Looking forward to preparing more arrows for you now that I finally have wood.
It's a shame that the smithy ain't up and running yet.
True. Arrowheads, though, I have plenty of. So, making your arrows I'll be ready for.
Well, I'll let the captain know.
It will take me some time, but I will have them ready. A few days.
Of course.
Good day then, gentlemen.
Captain know you're open for business again.
Hi. Don't let me keep you.
Good day to you.
Oh yeah, I wanted to take care of Jamie to make sure he was well looked after. Oh, well, that's a bit of a problem now, isn't it? It is in fact not open. What a bunch of lies. Lies that were told they were. Ah, look at what happens. Look at what has happened to you. I see you have found a way to be indecent in public.
Imperials tried to kill me. They failed.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure they failed. Otherwise, I'd be
I just...
under the sun right now.
Ah, I see. It is not yet time for you to bloom lilies, is it?
No. Sadly.
No, that is
Ah,
good,
Lisa,
not
when I-
sad. Sad would be the loss of a fellow elf.
There seem not many around. We refugees. Anyways, Lethal told me there were arrows under the church, but that I'd need an escort to get them. They want me working to hunt.
Oh, well. Hunt once more? Hunt people or hunt for food?
I've hunted enough people. I buried so many over the past few days. I just need arrows to hunt. You've requisitioned for me 5.
5 orders or 5 arrows? I only sell in 10s.
5 arrows.
So you're gonna get to 10?
I'll pay for it. Don't worry.
Very well. 1 silver then. Come with me. As is going to be iron-tipped arrows. These are balanced for the guards. Still, I haven't had time to make elvish ones for us yet. I will try to make a bundle of
Shall-
10 for you
Ah,
and a silver for me. Thank you.
your arrows worked wonders. They pierce plate like soft butter.
It's impressive, it is. But then you are most capable of shooting.
Aye.
Well,
Oh well.
I am glad you survived.
Show. Aye. I'm not going anywhere.
You should
Wow.
get that treated, though. And not leave it open like that. You will get an infection.
It's been treated and sterilized
Ah.
painfully.
It sounds like you got cauterized, as humans like to do it, I hear.
Aye. That was painful. But it helped.
No, it does not. That is not the type of wound that needs to be sterilized. There is no artery there, and if the artery that was there was cut, you would have been dead.
Aye. Well, did it. I was treated with gauze and a potion, then sealed up with fire.
Humans. They should know better.
Nah, it wasn't the humans. It was the dryad that treated me.
She especially should know better. I will have a talk with her.
I'm fine. Really.
Please
I'll
do
just go get myself.
Yes.
myself some bed.
Yes. Time to go get some tea for me.
You going out to have some tea?
Of course. Would you like to join me?
Aye. After I'm done talking with the prelate over the matter.
Understood. Pass along my best wishes for her then, and thanks for last night for caring for us.
He's letting things into the church. Be hopeful.
Including myself.
There.
Naver. I need to get some more goodbyes. Look at him run like that. Where's he going to find the prelate over there? He was looking for the prelate, wasn't he? Wouldn't she be in the church? LOL. So hello, Chad. I hope you're doing well. I love all of you. Thank you for coming and watching me. I hope you enjoyed seeing Tutho. Usually I don't stream missions. And the reason is so that I can duck out when it gets too intense. Like, Tutho actually started crying two or three times in the middle of that conversation. And it's really hard on me, and I don't like streaming when I'm doing a part where I may have to jump out and play other NPCs and stuff. I like staying really focused on a single character. As you can tell from how my voice gets so, how...
You got a 19 with the brew. Your wounds are gonna start closing up. You got an 8.
Double, Mike.
Especially when I do speaking like Tutho. Tutho does, she does. I have to be not to do that.
That's why I made the choice that I did. As much as I appreciate your offer,
Good day.
as much as I appreciate your offer for the letter,
Not a true elf. He's a true elf. He's just a young whippersnapper.
Cornwall about.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Lithel was looking for you earlier, wanting key, but
Oh, well then,
seems like you both just come in at different times.
she is outside, so she knows I am in here. I will wait then for her to come in. She is talking.
Understood. Hopefully you're doing well.
I am. I had a nice relaxing night on the cold, hard floor of the church. It's reminded one of traveling.
Well, if it makes it feel relatable, I was sleeping, on one of the benches, so
Really?
today, so.
Why?
Don't you have a bed in there?
Do have a bed, but I gave it to Quinn for the night because she was locked out of the scribery.
Locked out?
Does she have a place?
To be honest, we're keeping that for Soma and a few others. So there's
Call him.
It's complicated.
Greetings.
It is the only way.
Yes, with their place.
What is this all?
Just need some water.
Water? And you all?
Sustenance, good sir.
Something to eat.
We don't have much to eat. And it costs more than 25 copper to get, a usual thing, so.
My fuck, okay, what do you have? We'll pool money together or something.
Maybe a loaf of bread, cheese wheel.
Darn it, bread, darn it, cheese.
Count for more than 5.
Yeah.
Count in increments of 5 then.
I believe that's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 1, 2,
Good luck,
3, 4, 5,
Loretta.
15.
Let me know if anything happens.
Oh, you were talking about me.
Oh, yes, yeah. Gax. Made sure it was not.
I love how properly Authorial stands when she's uncomfortable around humans.
Here's water, 10 copper.
I noticed she straightens up her back when she's near humans that she doesn't like.
You're all able to bunch up.
That's right, I said we were going to pool together. Fuck, I was hoping they'd pay.
You were going to have us pay without...
Listen.
Yes.
Welcome, you two. Welcome.
I have 6 copies.
We have...
Genevieve for tea.
Perfect. We were waiting for the both of you.
I already put down 10.
thank you.
10, 16, I'm
You
sure.
do not mind my company, that is.
Never. A fellow elf is always welcome to enjoy tea.
A third, mug
Yes.
of hot water, please.
3 in all. Of course. I have it prepared, just need to put it in
A kindness you have given us. Thank you.
Yes.
I will provide the tea then. These are the last ones I have from Jack.
So Christos. We
10.
have
Yes.
able to get more from him.
And we will, once he returns from wherever he wandered off to.
Pesos.
Let's do it.
30 copper.
With water, yes.
With the water, that's an all. The water's separate.
Thank you, Luther.
There you are.
A kindness you have done for us. Thank you.
Of course.
Shall we?
Enjoy. I'll get stew ready for you.
After you too.
And you put in your stew. Rats at this point, I imagine.
Sawdust.
Oh, as filling as it feels, it actually, you can't digest any of it, sadly. I have tried it, of course.
More soon.
We did take such a long journey to acquire as much food as was available. There is not much left. We returned with some cuttings of cow, a couple of bits of giblets of chicken, about 10 in total, 5 of which I took for myself for payment, and then other assorted animal parts, and that was it. It is going to be a hard time soon. You are hard.
Which is why I wish to stay. The farm will need all hands that they can get.
It will indeed.
Feed Attic.
There you go, just for you. It will indeed. That is the only way Edwick will last. Even longer than a season or two, once the enemy arrives. And arrive they will. At the church we saw Icalos. He has returned.
I saw
Not
him this
entirely
morning.
whole.
Well, kind of even more whole. As in he's got extra holes. One might even say, since we met him at the church, he's holy now. Oh, I love Carmen. Don't make that face at me.
It's in good taste, Luther. Truly.
Puns are the artistry of words. The sophistry of the elves, elegant and expressive. To say two things with one word. Or more. She does not approve. Either that or I made a particularly bad pun.
It was a little of both, but I enjoyed it.
A little of both is the point of puns, is it not? It has been long since I have had a conversation like this.
Why is that?
I do not find myself often among company. I live mostly on my own, researching. I should say, traveling and looking through the ruins of old things. Things that are forgotten.
That must be lovely.
It depends on how much one likes centipedes and other crawly things.
I'm
Oh.
not quite a fan, but I've dealt with enough of them out at the farm. I could survive.
They sting. I am not a fan. Centipedes in particular. Bloody things are terrible creatures. Aside from that, though, they are mostly peaceful. Any life that was there is long since expired, so...
Tell me, some of the things of old that you've seen. Could you recount them?
Oh, of course. So, A little bit ago, a little over a century and a half, I was down south, near a place that is now called Cadwell Keep. Are you familiar with it? It is on the southwestern border, near our lands, near Ashmethalasa. West of it, in a river basin, there was a dwarven keep that had been made in the ancient eras, some time ago. They did not have the wisdom of nature. They had built it and studied the land for the last couple of decades, but they did not realize it was a floodplain. That is a place where the river will overspill its basin and flood the entire land. It is why it was so verdant, but there were no trees. The trees know better. So they built a keep there. They were most unwelcome the first time I arrived. Luckily, though, once they were flooded out about a century later, I was able to return. It was unoccupied by that point. It was quite a bit of an effort to get in. It seems they had some sort of mechanism protecting the entrance, and it failed when the water flooded, which I guess is what trapped them all within. You know, dwarves. And all of their escape tunnels have, of course, were mudded over or flooded as well. I will spare you the whole story, but otherwise you would be here for a couple of hours.
I see.
But,
Maybe some other time before tomorrow.
yes, after application of wood and taking advantage of how it swells in the winter, after a couple of decades I was able to open the front and destroy the lodestone that had protected it. And of course, what is that to an elf? Nothing more than a blink of time. Within, after dealing with the centipedes and cleaning most of the detritus of the ancient flood, most that within had decayed, of course. All of the tapestries and woven things, those of people, bones behind, they left, if anything at all. But dwarves are always so crafty with stone and metal. It seems that one of the elder clans that had departed Vernfelder was within, and a beauteous things they had made. A set of silverware that was given, I guess, to a relative of their king, or their clan's lead. All of them inlaid with the maker's mark by the very hand of the greatest of their smiths. A gift fit for a king. I tend to not take from what I find. Record it I will, keep it with a journal. But I did keep one of their spoons, a beautiful thing it is. I felt there was some personal pride in it, and a small stone horse figurine. It is a beautiful thing. It is.
He was telling me artistry is something that you should take great care of. Great note.
It is a precious thing. Things made by hand. The little things. They are what I find the most value in. They tell you the most about the people who lived, who loved them, who used them. The wooden figurine, the horse figurine, I imagine, was something owned by a child. You could tell it had been loved and used. It was a rocker, the underside of it worn away by scratches. Decades, I imagine. It was passed down and loved among families. The spoon had never been used. So I make use of it.
Understandable.
It was
Something so well crafted and beautiful deserves to be.
it was made to be appreciated, yes. And so I appreciate it by eating from it for a time. Of course, since it was all elaborate and silvery, over time it slowly degrades. You know, acids in tomatoes and lemons and all that thing. But I still have it. And the figurine. A memory of the people who lived there, of their lives so many years ago. And what survives, longer even than us.
And those memories should be cherished, yes?
Cherished.
The ones who don't live as long as we.
Cherished and loved. Their things should be. I find a great joy in the things that persist longer than those who create them. I call them the little things. Not the things of value, but the little beautiful things, the ones we keep close to us. Those are what I love.
May I ask, Evoria? Luther says the two of you intend to leave soon. Is this true?
We know that the Empire is coming, and it is an enemy that Adwick is not able to face, especially without their blacksmith.
Indeed. If that is the case, if this place falls to ruin, do you intend to return like you did to the other village?
Of course, in a few centuries or so, once it is safe, and abandoned, hopefully, by that time. It is, after all, not the first time I have come here. It is a millennia since the last time I was at Hedwig. Before it was a castle, even. It was more of a hamlet or vale, you would call it, in the common tongue. They had just finished the wooden palisades. The first ones who came here to settle. Aye. Muddy and smelly and terrible. They had just finished their road that they had cut between. After all, it was not Badaria and Cadwell forests. They were one forest back in the days. It was an animal run that ran between them. But the humans, of course, clove a road all the way north to south, almost as if a giant had swept through and created a catastrophe. You could see the trees on either end bending in, almost begging to return to the land that was taken from them to build this road. That is why it was so muddy and unpleasant.
Then may I ask, if you intend to return if we fall, you will have stories to tell of us then too, correct? Avad? And you will tell them as you've told the one to me today?
Yes, I will have stories to tell of the people here, just as I did of the people who were here a millennia ago. Hopefully.
It's good to know that people won't be forgotten.
Of course.
If we fall.
Hopefully, child, you will be the one telling that story as well.
It's still all cool.
The years are not something that should be taken from the children of Edgmathalos. All of us should live as long as the great trees.
I'm gonna go and do the same.
That made Authoriel very sad.
Your path is
Goodbye, plushie. Sweet dreams.
You commit yourself now to that village.
Are the friends we break along the way?
But it does not always have to be so.
Kitty, or anyone who went on the rescue mission, come back to the lobby.
I don't believe you do.
She is young.
Maybe with time.
And
We have a lot of it.
should we escape before the Empire closes in? Yes. To be here during a siege, it would be most unpleasant. It is a terrible thing to watch your friends beside you starve. To see the hunger in their eyes.
That is why I must stay there. To make sure they are fed. As long as I can. Make sure the stockpile is as large as possible. And like we said at the start, the more people out there doing what they can, the longer the Adwick will hold out.
The more time to escape. For those who have escaped, I should say. It will almost come upon... What is that term humans use now? Like a bolt from the blue, I believe is what I have heard. It will... The moment we will no longer be able to leave will strike swiftly and unexpectedly. If I could have left days ago, I would have. But the preparations take too much time. We must acquire food, traveling rations, we must prepare. At least 10 days of food at a minimum. A water skin for both of us. Traveling supplies, blankets and the like. What we need to make a camp.
It does take much preparation then to leave.
Aye, probably a number of weeks. That we have started.
Well, I'm glad to hear the two of you will be safe if you're able to leave.
You should come as well. Once we are ready.
I mean, I was a part of helping
I do not know if that is a place for me. I'm unsure if Lita has told you, but I do not have a house. Or at least I'm not aware of mine. I would. She's offered a letter of introduction.
Ah. I would be sad we would not be close once we arrived at Ishmathalos. We are of different houses.
I don't know too much, but
Same spirit, different houses. I am of an Alaman, the youngest house. The troublemakers.
You don't seem to be a troublemaker to me.
Oh, she knows.
You don't. Man.
I make a lot of trouble for Lithel. Both of those statements would have been true. That is why. Once we travel, it will be a joy to have another with us. 3, I think, though, will be the max we would be able to leave with and travel through the forest safely. Any more would be difficult to camp without being spotted. Even with 2, Travis and I were still harried on our way.
I shall.
It is not something you need
I
to
shall
worry.
reconsider.
Do not worry yourself now. There will be plenty of time.
Thank you. I may reconsider them when the time gets closer.
We will let you know.
There are other things I do wish to speak of, but I must head up to the farm.
Understood.
Refugees. They wish for me to go look for some today to help work out there.
Send our best to Miss Maya. the latest of the Featherfoots. Did you know
Indeed.
the first Featherfoot was born here at Adwick
Are they?
1,000 years ago?
I do believe you told me of that, at least a little bit. Of that. I saw the ring that Miss Maya wears.
Yes.
Passed on through generation?
Do you remember what I asked her?
What do they remember? What do they know? Of that
Do
person
they
who
carry
walks?
within themselves the affection their ancestors had for the elves who were here?
I would say she does.
I'm sure she does. I'm sure she does.
A fitting one to hold his ring.
Either way. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up again. We will speak later, if you do not mind me taking my leave.
Of course. Good day, child. Naver. A human name she has been given. It would explain. Hello, dear. Or does not have a house. Hello, Amari. It's good to see you. I hope you have fun today.
She has tried, Azoriel, to find her life. She tries to belong. Because she does not belong here.
This place does not deserve us.
A little bit formality that way.
No human city does.
I don't know. Once I remember the gritting SL beer. I'll choose to remember it.
If she is to come with us, Azoriel.
Yes.
Yeah, let's be honest. I hate doing with Empire rolling around.
I cannot be responsible for her death should it come on the road.
Well, I mean, they were just around town 2 days ago.
I cannot.
Flaunting their flag.
Would you prefer it out of sight here, then? To leave her behind?
Absolutely. But now that they're in here, now what's to say that, they won't try to scrounge along here themselves?
I hate this place.
Yes.
I hate that I've come here. And I hate that I cared.
Now you sound like Atharia. I told you before I did not wish to come here. I did not want to return. But return I did. I guess to remind myself of why I do not return to human cities. No matter how far time's grasp I escape, some part of it will touch me when I return to human city. 1,000 years I was gone. And still it found me. And not just any memory, not just any past. The first Featherfoot it found here. The world is not fair. Gifts that become heirlooms, that become forgotten and lost, are dug up and wondered over. It is what it is to be an elf among mortals. Naver, child. She asked me if I would tell tales of those who are here. I wonder if she knew what she asked. Somehow I imagine she did not. It is a child's curiosity. Innocent.
So this place will leave a scar on us, an old wound for you and new for me.
Every place does. It is the price of leaving for one who does not belong to a home.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll be able to get you that water in just a second. Oh no, I've already drank a little bit more.
It's a lot more poignant than I wanted to be today.
Alright, it's all good.
Thinking the deep thoughts, such as in the time of our long fathers. Sometimes I wonder if Lysanthier made the right choice to remain within Ishmathalos, the lord of our house. His disgust for the mortals is bone deep. He could never find friendship with them. Never. I am not made of the same thing that he is. He is forged of steel. I seem to be made of wood, which is why I find myself in the forest, I guess. Oh, they have stews. I was thinking if we should eat chicken today.
I would like that. How has it been prepared?
Right now it's kind of sitting, nice and dry and salty. Probably good to have it with tea later on. If Maya should have...
Did you stay in the church last night?
I did. It seems, though, that most of the troublesome humans have found themselves otherwise occupied on the sharp end of pointy things.
Have you ever...
I'm gonna be going to the butcher's anyways to see if there's any more for me.
Hello, Sizzle.
Town.
Sure thing. Blue green? Yep, it's right there.
I fear, Athario, that they will
Didn't do any poses with it or anything.
relocate us under a pretense of safety.
Oh.
And then we shall be even more trapped.
Empire's fingers extending. That is the moment to leave. When they begin to pretend to do things for your protection, such as taking things away from you.
I fret that we must worry about this outcome, Athario.
I would not worry about it personally. I would just prepare. Once they tell us that it is time, that is when we know we must leave. With whatever we have. We cannot wait any further should that come. It is not the first city I have watched fall to the Empire. They did move some decades ago. Similar things they did then. 3 kingdoms they overtook on the eastern border. More brutal they were, though. No emissaries came. Just fire. Surrender or die. Most ended up dying. I was nowhere nearby, of course. I do not like being trapped. It's not our duty. It is just the price of living near humans. We hear their tales. What is particularly charming is when their tales and mythology are things that you know of or have done. There was a child who told the story of a changeling in a forest long ago. It was my story. A changeling child found in the forest, kept by a quiet and mysterious lady who disappeared from her town, for the changeling had charmed her. I'm not sad about it. It was interesting to hear how it had been viewed by others, those of Ambarskrea, or now as it is called Ambershire. To them, she had disappeared. A hooded girl they saw in the forests. Herbs she still delivered to them when asked, but secretive she became. She had been charmed by the changeling she had found that had stolen her own child. There's always such with fairy tales. Something taken. Something taken from the mortals. And of course, whence she returned, she had aged drastically. And the child was no more, for she had left the child. She returned as an old lady. The fairy tale said that the child had taken the years from her. It is because 70 years had passed while she cared for this child. The changeling she left on the border to return to her people when she knew she could no longer care for the daughter of the forest. I didn't correct the story. I just enjoyed it. It was a young girl named Morgan who was telling it, of all things. No relation, of course.
The irony. Antonio, you do not seem sad
Not that one.
about a coming story, fairy tale.
We are their myths. Not that one. It was good to be reminded of her again. A pleasure to know that she made it back. Of course, the elves would never tell me. And I did not ask. I couldn't.
She has become like you now, Athoriel.
Who? Ah. Perhaps, if I hear that story be told again. They will have to see. But at least she is with me. Not really. She's always used to humans changing and advancing. You know, I did not ask Ikelos how his travels went. I just saw...
Well, you tell me that we should speak to our friends in the forest.
Oh.
The most unsubtle manner that he could have possibly said that.
Oh, of course. By the way, here's my secrets. Look at the flashy light. Also, let me put up a smoke ring while I'm at it, as the old tribes used to. Well, I have nothing else to do today. I have arrows to prepare, which I will do. I would not mind visiting with our friend. I am sure she is quite busy.
You believe so?
But I am not. So that means I would not be imposing. Elvish, undeniable elvish logic. If I am not busy, no one else should be.
No. She's a scrub.
Just what I wish to see.
Madam?
Yes, Lethal.
Yes, madam.
Right now, with not seeing Rin and not seeing Quinn, I'm
Regretfully,
about
sir,
the only one here.
I'm sorry to inform you. Someone attempted to break into your boiler.
You brought it back.
The culprit's been caught and they've been dealt with. Unfortunately,
How much
they
were you able to
said
get?
the window on your right-hand side is been broken into.
4 units.
Well, it's good we removed all of the arrows and bows.
Thank you.
Just the window, though? They didn't actually get in?
Yes, just the window, as far as I'm concerned, was damaged.
Huh.
Did you use all the 30 copper, or was that
Well, well, no, I shouldn't be interested in watching them be disciplined. Thank you for the report. It is not upsetting to us, although now we will have to find someone to repair a window. It will get awfully cold at night.
As you can see, I'm getting other people
Right.
to do my delivery work.
Well, hopefully you have an intimate to stay warm in the meantime.
I believe we could speak.
The window to the house or the window to the
I see.
Workshop.
As far as I was told, it was the right window on the far right-hand side.
The workshop.
Of the boiler.
The workshop.
Yes.
Oh, yes, apologies, I forgot. Yes.
What kind of person was this culprit?
Christos, formal meeting you?
Just
I will wait we're out.
You're still allowing refugees inside of the church, are you not?
Not even refugees that feel unsafe may be taken into the church, yes.
I see. The farm is looking for workers. If any seem interested or they're in need, do you mind pointing them our way?
There's probably bugs in there.
Potentially so. Matter of fact, there's a fellow named Ryan. He has a few friends of his. You see
onto a better window.
They're all looking for work. Right?
Fine work he does. It would be with pleasure. Of course, you have to catch him first.
Maybe those were the ones Miss Maya had mentioned. She said they were part of our community. We need fun.
It's alright, they don't move that fast. They have tiny little legs.
If their workshop has been vandalized or broken, you need to board it up. Can you do such a thing?
Yeah, I can help with that. Although it's interesting because it's,
Excuse me.
someone also vandalized the mine.
Sorry about your store. I caught him red-handed breaking it in.
A kindness you have done for us, priest. We thank you. Rocky.
You know if they're tied to the ones in the mines?
Possibly. The mines have a broken lock on it, don't it?
Yeah.
I've been with the locksmith.
Wait. He's blonde, right? I think I've seen him. He was there the other day helping us with the forge to clean up.
I don't know. He's been locked away for now. Ask the captain.
Yeah, I'll ask the captain. Maybe they'll be able to tie something to him. Alright.
I'll dip my...
We probably have horsefish or horseflies here.
I can supply some wood.
Quite so.
I'm also in need of one piece of wood. Just one.
Yeah, I can supply that. I just have to make sure I have enough for one more thing to make, and then I'm gonna actually be gone for a few days, possibly.
Now, where are you going, Aldo?
Considering what's been happening... Oh. Wait a minute. I did not expect to see him here, huh? Interesting. I need to go help with the I don't know if you heard about the caravan.
Nay. The one that was paid for. Yes.
Yeah, the one that money was put into, yeah. They might need some help getting it here.
Well, we will wish you luck on your journey.
Is that planned for soon?
I think, from what the Iron Wolf was saying, they might be heading out tonight.
Ah, then I made the right decision to get back here as quick as I did.
Now they're safe.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
If you're going, there's nothing to worry about.
I'll be able to protect everyone.
The caravan.
Yes.
Yeah. I believe what it is that the crown is funding it, but we have to possibly
what happened to your chest?
put in more coin if we want to get some iron.
You remember our friendly Nike?
So if you want to help, I might be going as well.
Ah, I see. Same scar. Yay.
There should be. We gotta go find Dorst. Dorst.
Oh, but Dorst is such a friendly short. Why would you not want to see him? He's so wonderful, he is. He loves all the paperwork I give him. In fact, I think I should add some extra lines just to make him happy. More things for him to read. I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
Greater and more detailed index.
Oh, I haven't done an index yet. I could do an index on my ledger. Oh, I'd have to figure out what to put appendices on. Captain?
Have you been reported to him?
Oh, you're going to report to me? No, sir. I guess it's...
We caught a man trying to break into your shop.
Oh, yes. That I did hear. I will wish him all of the best in your excellent care.
Indeed, he'd be questioned. We'll make sure you might want to double check your stuff. I don't think he made it inside, but just to be safe.
We shall.
And he will be questioned to see if he's broken into any other businesses.
I hear that there was a break-in at the mine as well.
Right, which is what I was about to ask you about.
There you go.
Because he might have also broken into there. The lock was messed with.
Excuse us, Captain.
He's going to be questioned. Do not worry.
Thank you for letting us know.
I will say, though, he probably has associates, because there were 3 of them. If it was him.
We'll have to see if tools they have taken. We wonder if they have wandered off with our tools. That would be most unfortunate, especially the tiller and rod. Of course, that's quite a thing to take out. I guess the jig, maybe.
More about the lathe.
Oh, it's always such a pleasing sound when you're working on it. It just soothes me. Greetings, sir.
Vittorio? It's good to see you.
And you as well. Thank you for you and your kid taking care of us overnight. Apparently we did suffer a break-in, so it was fortuitous.
Yes. Other Kulskagar was just turning in the man earlier.
So we heard. Delighted we are by this revelation. I'm sure other crimes he has committed will be found out.
Of course. You said it was out of hunger.
Oh, yes, out of hunger. A farm is right over there. One could work at.
That is what the guards said. That is the offer they have given him, but...
Such people are not inclined to working, especially for a halfling, I imagine. His views, if it's the same one I suspect, were most unkind to those who are not like himself.
Yes. He said he was a locksmith, and seems they have directed him way of the mine.
Oh.
They are in need of a new lock.
Yes, they are indeed. A similar trespass has happened upon them.
There is a great number of these trespasses, it seems. It is unfortunate to say the least.
Quite so. But that said, at least this one has been taken care of. We have already prepared for repair upon our business, so things will be fixed, hopefully in the next day. Thank you, sir. Do not let us keep you. Naver.
And I shall. Naver. I said that right, yes?
Naver.
You did, yes.
A good day to both of you.
And you. And they would have gotten wood. Ah, Jack. We have run out of your wonderful tea, so at some point I will come to you and ask for more. Wait.
Considering we just got back, I haven't had the chance to go out and get it.
It is no worry. We are elves. Patience is in our species. Except for Lethel, of course. I was just talking about myself. Just kidding.
Either way, I'll see if I can't go out and get some.
It is a kindness you do for us. Jack, Wilver. Wilver, you do still have what I gave you, yes? Okay. Just wished to make sure. Shall we? Naver, have a good day, you two.
Naver.
I never thought that people would actually want to stop and speak to me.
Does not make your skin crawl when you see a human try and say our word.
Nay, they are speaking a language that is worthy of being spoken. It is better than to lose Elvish, to lose Edhelion, when we all depart this world. I am not one to be possessive of things. I am the opposite. I would put it to you this way, Lethal. Something I have observed over time is that a language can influence our way of speaking. Oh, excuse me, a way of thinking. A language like Elvish, where you speak the name of the person you are talking to instead of using a pronoun. Makes people more personal to you. A language which has a tense, which means to do on behalf of another. Speaks of the people who created it, that they were people who helped others. It changes how you think. I feel terrible. I just remembered you. It was, after all, the one who taught me such things. She told me of it because she said, I have started having dreams in the language of elves. She said, that is how I know that I have truly learned it. In my dreams. Speak in that language. I was remembering that because I now dream in common.
Sometimes these swamps they're
Sticky.
overwhelming.
Yes. As I was saying, what she told me is that you truly know you have learned a language when you dream in it. When it overtakes your dreaming mind. I find it a little ironic now. As I dream in common, I no longer dream in Elvish. I'm staying close to her so she can hear me, because of how quiet my voice is.
More's the pity to remember your dreams.
I do not remember them well. I never have been particularly skilled in that way. I have never had vivid dreams either. The ones I recall are rare and precious things. Do you imagine she is here or within the fog? Well, there is no harm to checking here first, other than to my boots. And apparently your eyes. Some authorial, out of character.
Boots and eyes.
At least the mosquitoes are light at this time. The cold is coming. Those are the things I truly detest out of all things here. Oh yes. They seem to serve no purpose. Much like Marindale, they exist just to suck the life out of you. I kind of think that was out of character for Authorial. I don't think she said something like that.
I'm not going to pry, but the way you said that is rather concerning.
I have not been impressed with them since I have met them. Rather the opposite. That said, though, they are noble. Worthy of respect for that, if nothing else.
Noble child.
Aye.
Shall I?
Sure, I will wait. Respectful waiting time. You think she died again? You know, at some point soon I will have to replace my boots. I've had these for a bit. You don't have to offer an opinion. It wasn't your business anyways, if I have shoes that are old. Oh.
Who are you talking to, Royal?
There was a frog that made a sound at me.
How terribly uncouth.
Indeed, to comment upon my boots such a way. Teverel.
Glad to see the two of you are in good health.
Quite so.
Forgive me if I look a bit exhausted. I have been without rest for probably close to 5 days at this point.
5 days.
Well, we had to stay on the move so that the Empire did not catch up to us.
Caught up to you. They are already ahead of you. The Empire is here in Adwick.
Also, I am aware that we had pursuers. All the forces scarce in the Elry and apparently 2 companies from the front lines. All for the sake of me.
Companies.
Of course. They all were pursuing those of us solely for me. An elected count even was there and said it outright. They wanted my surrender because they, and I quote, need me. They didn't say they wanted my death, they didn't want my head. They needed me alive. So you can imagine my joy to hear that they're in the walls too.
Yes. And are you worthy of all this attention?
I certainly do not believe myself to be someone of such great import that they need to send this many people after one person. It seems I'm rapidly turning one of the most popular entities in Ireland itself.
Well, let us have some unpopular tea together then. We will ask nothing of you.
I hope you will not mind that I have one additional member of the company inside here.
Nay.
The prelate of the church.
Friend she is.
She is a friend of my son's. Yes.
Well, the display is much worse now. Oh, it didn't update. Okay, it did actually switch over. Oh, wow, that's weird. Okay. So, you guys are seeing something completely different than what I'm seeing on the screen. The screen, the monitor capture actually died on here. Plus... Wow, it's completely died. Okay, I don't even know how to deal with that. This means I can't see you guys at all. Can I get windows at least? I think I have to restart. I suspect I'm going to have to restart, Oh, I'm not getting any sound either. Oh, no, I'm getting sound. Okay. All right. Okay, let me restart this thing then. Give me a moment, chat. Also, hello, I hope you all are doing well. Sorry about the horrible screen you're probably seeing right now. Oh, I full screened it on my screen. Okay, that's certainly not helping. Alright. Alright, sorry about what you're all seeing right now. I need to restart OVR toolkit. Let me go find OVR. There's VR chat. OBS Studio, Steam VR. I go to Steam VR here, or Steam itself rather, and Access Overlay. Oh, I can't click on anything. Ooh, Steam is unhappy. Okay, I can't click on Steam now for some reason. Control Delete, Task Manager. Where is Access Overlay? Okay, Access Overlay shut down. Launch. Alright, there it goes. It's starting back up. It's back on my hand. Let's pull the layout. Okay, we're back. Yay! Do I get my screen back? I don't. Okay, I lost my Firefox window. I'm gonna have to deal with that. Alright, whatever. Alright, I'll accept that for a price. Okay, everybody, let me fix the other things that are going on here. Boop, boop, boop. Let me request on Ari to let her know I'm coming back. Beep, beep. Okay, let me turn all of my stuff back on. I'll be ready here in a moment, chat. I have to redo everything whenever this happens. Ooh, I got a question. That's someone requesting on me. I don't know who would be requesting on me right now, though. It's RP time. Who do you think it is, chat? Who I can't see on my arm anymore, much to my sadness. So I'll have to flip the screen up, screen on and off. It's a little bit harder. Oh. Would like to join me? What purpose would that serve, girl? Why would you join me, silly thing? I'm the one who's broken. Alright. Okay, hello, beautiful people. Hi, Vikros. Roachpog, roachpog, roachpog. Alright, so I hope all of you are real. Luckily, I don't get too upset about that sort of thing. I just dislike that my headset keeps dying. Steam, after working with Steam support for a couple of days, they finally agreed with me that it's a cable issue, and so they're going to be replacing it. Although they haven't sent me an email yet. That might be what that email is in there, but I can't show you. Don't you love that horrible sound every time you come in here? Ah, my ears. All right.
The doors are locked.
All right.
You know,
He knows who I am, but if he can make it from afar, if he needs to come out to assist me in making it what I want, I'd like to have that as a backup measure should my new friends that I've made at Elry and on the way home decide they want to come here.
Graceful she is. God, Lauren is pretty. Let me go find Elusive.
Probably best to say someone from the west because anyone from the east is, well,
Sorry,
someone showing up.
No, not at all.
It's not.
To be fair, it's still nice.
Could you put on a bit of tea for Oculus? Should still have some.
Oh! I did not see you.
Well, if you're giving that glowing over review, then I can hardly object to providing assistance to you.
Surely they aren't talking about Mirandel, are they?
No.
Apparently they are not.
Speaking of which, because I heard that from over here, if you see Mirandel, don't tell him, but I want to. I don't say this lightly. I want to punch him in the face.
Truly.
I'll make sure not to tell him.
Well, just invite him over for a punching.
Somebody very important to me whose existence should not have been revealed to someone who has no business knowing.
What is it with the people here and saying secrets openly to everybody they see?
Well, in this case, it's somebody who I'm pretty sure he is, if I didn't know anybody, he's practically in love with the man with how much he likes to screw over everyone else to get his favor.
Oh, it is a kindness of you, Faye. Look at you in that beautiful dress, taken after your dryad, aren't you? Soon there will be flowers gracing her hair. Oh, look, I already see one. Just for you, Hoyd. It is pleasant to have good tea. We call those Hoyd Slurpees.
It's interesting. Since you live under the sea, you're practically breathing water. More of it. Suit your taste.
It's not salty enough.
Conversation with pride that's coming up.
I have been missing sauce and water lately.
But I intentionally tried to
Instead of sugar, maybe I should add salt.
obscure about it
There's
because
knocking at the door.
That is some sexy knocking from a sexy boy. Oh, lady, thank you. I am glad you enjoy it, and I am glad you are here to enjoy it. Yes, Hoyt. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Welcome, by the way, my dear. It is indeed. It is quite a popular place. We don't want to interrupt, though.
you told me one of our last times we were speaking that there was one of the reasons you were worried about us working together was the upper planets and their what was it? This struggle to decide who will become the next.
I'm glad you enjoy it. It makes me very happy. They have formed quite a friendship, haven't they?
Sounds very typical for what I've seen in my lifetime.
Wow.
Happened to the last bishop.
It makes me a bit sad. It is a sad thing that happened to him. A loss. He was the one who encouraged. He was the one who encouraged them. He was making changes. By the Empire, no less. The very same who are visiting here now, in the city.
Thanks, Raven. If you see yours anywhere, that was Kyler. I was looking for yours.
I will let him know or her know.
Ursa? Is that who he is looking for? She is headed off to see to the merchant caravan. I do not know if she has left yet, but there are a group of them who are departing shortly. Or tonight, perhaps.
Thank you then. For the information.
Oh, here I am talking about things just as I was chiding them for earlier.
It's hard not to fall into those ways as well.
It is true, yes.
But she is such a...
Don't worry, our secret is safe. I would just simply tell Kyler if I run across him.
Then the secret is no longer safe. But it is all right.
That is true.
She is friends with all. It seems there are none who are her enemy. Oh, I didn't hear. What happened to Blaze? That's what everyone thought about the church originally. But the old bishop...
Did you leave him by himself in the group?
Well... Whoops.
But rest assured it is somewhere that has to extend as probably the safest place around Apple.
I love it when they have, whenever they have furry talks in here. This is the fan Discord for Callus Row. Fan RP Discord.
Sounds like you have your hands full quite a bit. I'm surprised you have this much time to sit and rest with me and talk
Yeah, that is your Discord. There's some quality memes there.
Well, I can't say that his methods do not interest me a little bit, given what you mentioned. It's nice to see another healing-minded individual walking around Adlic, lightens my burden a little bit. Granted, my burden has been lifted heavily from the studies of this one right here. So I'm all right. I'm quiet for quite a bit there. Normally a lot more talkative than this. You haven't been worrying that much about me since I've been gone, have you?
Madam Faye, there was a knock upon the door.
Say if you need, I don't mind giving you time that you need to have a talk with me.
We would not mind. It is the time I suspect for discretion. I have placed an order with Jack for more tea, so we will get some more. Good day, madam. Good day, Faye. Naver, my lady.
Thank you for the tea, Faye.
As always.
On that note,
Shall we?
After you, that is.
Oh. You wanted me to, you just don't want to end up walking in the mud again.
Did you find the better path?
No. Oh no, I turned around. I need to remember not to do that. I will just head out this way. And not look back no matter what I do. Well, it was made by humans. Oh crap. See, this is what happened when you...
Eat my words.
This is what happens when you let me leave. When I cannot look on the path behind me.
I suppose.
Oh, now...
To get our boots wet.
Now we will just have to live in the forest. No, we can hit that way. Possibly that way, slowly. Speak slowly, so I can understand you. This should do. This was the path that was all trapped the first time I came. Pit traps and holes and all kinds of dangerous things. I was most upset when I came. the killer. Oh, well.
The information spread and the traps became useless.
And the one who issued them has not been seen in some time. Wonder, do you, at those who were supposedly the most loyal to the Dryad?
You mean the Hobbit?
Nay, the widows. Oh, yes, that hobbit. And the widow. And yet, shockingly, who is it who is left to oversee her but us?
Of course. That's not shocking about it.
It is a disappointment to me that those who should declare themselves...
What else does remain?
Do they?
Faye was made aware of her heritage.
What?
Quite open with the information. I'm surprised she did not tell you.
Faye is a widow.
Yeah.
Well...
Adopted and then discarded by her house.
What house does a widow have? Don't they live in little hippie communes?
You misunderstand. House Alzarios took her in.
Oh.
And then discarded her.
Well, of course, she's a...
It became clear what her heritage was.
Yes, she's a wood elf. No high elf could have a wood elf living with them. But that said, at least she is loyal to her dryad. It's because she thinks she's a high elf. That's why.
It's funny you should say that. I found that her mannerisms and the way she was raised, it sticks to her.
Yes. It's because we're better.
I do know where the Hobbit lived. Did you wish to visit them?
Ew, no. Why?
Oh, don't you like Hobbit, Azoriel?
Nay. I like Maya. Because she is my pet.
And what makes Maya different from all the others?
Her red hair, of course. She is one of the Featherfoots. Oh, you just stepped in a landmine of emotion, didn't you? Because she reminded me of him. And you cannot deny her personality is indecently charming.
I cannot deny that, no.
Whoa. An impression upon Lethel has Maya made. I love how she bounces her hand on her back like that. It always makes me laugh.
Get out of this swamp, Azoriel.
Very real.
Perhaps with it we'll find a better conversation.
We should check on Maya and see how my pet, as you call her, is doing. I have not spent much time with her recently because of how it upsets me. Now that I know. It is one of those moments where you wonder if that saying that ignorance is bliss perhaps has a grain of truth among it. Nay, I did not.
It was not in the forefront of your mind. But what drew you to her at first? Perhaps something reminded you.
Her sweet voice.
A mannerism.
And the way she would blush when I would talk to her. Whenever I would stop and talk to her, she would start blushing, and I thought it was cute. What? I can find things cute. I'm not that old.
It's not that old. I wonder why you find it cute.
Oh. Something about the red hair.
Knowing without knowing.
Every gift I have ever given I can remember. The rare friends I have ever made, I have not forgotten. Although at times I wish I could. They are ingrained in me, engraved upon my bones. It is why I do not like making friends. Everyone I have to carry with me. And eventually it becomes too many. It is my way of life, it seems. The longer I stay in a place like this, the heavier it gets upon me. It is why at some point I must leave. Quicker here, though, than others. Normally, I would not be in the town so long. I would come in to find rumor of where to go. Maybe spend a season or so, and then depart for whichever ruin had been forgotten about, to see if it was safe to enter, or a rumor, or true. This is one of the few times I have stayed so long. This place, Cadwell. Not many others. In the forest we find freedom. The days go by and you do not even notice them. It is a peaceful thing to live that life. A life...
I have that life too. Years on end, but nothing. And the days pass.
They do.
And each day the same.
Is it not what we are?
Numb. And then so we are doomed.
We are. The young one you have met, how long did it take us? And we are still not certain if she will escape. Icarus, who has a hole through him now. Lucian, who has died. How many flowers of Esmeraldas have fallen in this forest? This one right here. You do not like reminders of this nature. I shall not continue to do... Oh my gosh, I looked the wrong way again. I have angered the gods of Edwick, by speaking ill of it.
As long as you weren't
Why would I exclaim over those? Those are common. I can even read Orcish. Oh, yes, they write. They do. Can't speak it
What would
well.
you do should an orc approach Authorials?
Run.
Read it poetry and hope that it passes you by.
Not be there.
Not be there.
They are dangerous creatures, but noisy most of the time. They infect the lands north of Gradia. For some reason, the heated plains, devoid of life, appeal to them. Although, if we have heard correctly, it seems, Vernfalder, they have found new huntings within the mountains of the dwarves.
That rumor I did not hear.
What is that?
I had not heard that rumor.
Oh, yes. Ask them why they do not return. Why they were fighting on the border so much with the elves.
You don't want to wash your faces,
I did, behind you. You looked the cursed direction.
Funny for a moment.
A moment is all it takes.
Not a cursed direction, the heck?
Did you hear something?
I believe I hear the voice of the curse coming for us.
It is. I have to add something to your knowledge, Arthur. So one of your perceptive traits that your character has is kind of a lingering one, is your ability to kind of keep your ears to the ground and hear them. It's, one of your qualities that helps you have picked up on ruin. I want to add to your character knowledge that you are aware of the fact that the Amdir Barad has been around these woods.
Amdir Barad. Remind me who they are? Oh, that's just
that
what...
That is the Doomed Hope.
The Doomed Hope.
That is the Elven Ranger of legend. One second, I've got to pop up
Amdir Barad.
That only seems to ever appear when things are really bad.
And bad they are here.
Actually, I need to make a roll for you. But I roll really high at 2. You do not know shit beyond that. That's all you know. Sorry. If I rolled really high, you would have gotten Nelson Jesus Nugget.
Don't worry.
Okay, smoochies, guys. I'll leave it to you.
I watched them behind you before you looked the cursed direction. And got ripping. That is...
Sure, you seem to have missed the spot.
There, would you attend to it for me? Thank you. Kindness you do me. Now, your curse has been cleansed, for you have done a good deed and been forgiven. That look of disappointment strikes me through the heart.
If only.
I almost hear the ancient tisk of Lithel, Authorial. Oh, it has become an inhale. That is like 5 tisks all at once.
A reminder of better time, perhaps.
Yes. Well, it is a good time because it is one that you and I can spend together like this. It is still a beautiful forest to walk through, even if it has been cursed by this keep and the castle beyond.
I have begun to appreciate why the humans go so quickly.
They are.
Days will we have in this forest?
A few weeks, not much more. Did she not say that two companies, two companies, Lethel, they know where she is going? If before they were taking their time, as it were, and now that benefit will be gone. They will hurry.
Small now,
It has always been small.
don't you think?
I remember when it was not much more than that size. It started up there. The Noble District, what they call it now, that is where it started. It was on a natural lift, stone surrounding it on two sides. Defensible. They started it there, and then it grew. That is why it has multiple walls. After the town grew and the king came, he built himself a keep and surrounded it with walls. But people kept coming. They lived outside the walls, up against them, making a mess of them, of course. After a fire, they decided to extend the walls. Buildings within the noble quarter and the merchants should be made of stone. The poor quarter, of course, no one cares if it burns. It provides kindling for the rest. That is why it is surrounded by stone.
I have never seen a human city on fire,
Would you like to?
but
You think I am joking? Wait here long enough and we will. It is inevitable. It is what the Empire does. Maya is cute.
we won't be here without you.
Nay, we will not. Whatever it takes. I do not wish to be here for the siege. I do not want my leaf to fall within Adwick. If I am to pass, it will be at Ambershire, where my mother passed. I always wondered if they had left a grave for her. It is probably long gone now. That is a strong man. Almost a Bjorning. It is time for me to depart now. I needs must go.
Let's return to the workshop. Resume my work.
Ah, I will actually join you. I have arrows to prepare now that I have wood. So much wood. An overabundance of wood. 9 orders. 90 arrows. You don't look as excited as I am about all of the wood I have acquired. Wood.
When I took stock of Ariel, I had 29 pieces of wood.
No need.
How frustrating that is.
No need to brag.
The Bjorning was supposed to deliver the last piece and did not.
One. You lack one piece of wood. Maybe you should go. Maybe you should go steal it from that strong human.
I think I will simply ignore the Bjorning and deal only with Aldo from now on.
She seems to like me more than you. She's the one who delivered me my wood. I wonder if one of those pieces is yours. You tell my stuff is dying right now. Good day.
You can tell which one is which. The one that's out along here is
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people you can talk to.
It's kind of weird.
Grin is
asking
beautiful.
Me for advice on how to be serious towards Maria.
Don't know. This is actually a late afternoon for the RP. It should be flipping over now.
I've done something terrible.
I thought you were appreciating the stalls there for a moment. We shall enjoy some of our chicken. I suspect we will not be able to eat it one more day. I wonder if our friend Dorst is about. It would be nice to talk to him. Always so pleasing he is.
I see. Removed doesn't remove the currently selected.
I have done my best to avoid him, Nathaniel.
Oh, why? He loves paperwork. He is the perfect embodiment of everything wrong with humanity. Myopic to the extreme, concerned only with what he sees directly underneath his beady little eyes, that all they can do is count money and nothing more. It is not even missing the forest for the trees. He would miss the forest for a leaf in front of him, because he would have to count all of the veins upon it to quantify the quality of the leaf it was. Ah, he would say, ah, this is inappropriate. An appropriate level of leaf.
Quite a good impression.
It has 12 veins. It is not enough. I shall leave you to it. I will join you shortly. I shall wash, and then touch my precious arrows and my wood. All right, Chet. Good night. Who are we going to raid today? Who are we going to raid? Return my coin. Oh, I will do my best to have a lovely night. It has been a joy to be with you. Sorry about my hand dying here. I don't know what's going on with that. I have all of my head things on. Is my rear one on? Yeah, they're all on. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know. At least I'm getting new shit, so less of a problem to worry about. Who are we gonna raid, everybody? Normally, on Fractured Throne night, we picture Fractured Throne's person. It will, soon enough. There's an email I have. Oh, Lanfear streaming. I know who we're gonna read. I love Lanfear.